You getting meat? Why do crackheads always have meat? They always got meat, didn't they?
This is probably the best asset to rob.
When we went to buy the dog?
Oh shit!
Oh, bruv, listen to this story,
Yeah.
We've gone to buy the dog and we've travelled up to Peterlee, which is like Hartlepool, yeah? So right by Newcastle. Yeah. And obviously we're waiting for the dog. They said, yeah, you can come collect it at 3. It was like 2. So we're waiting in a Wetherspoons. We're just having a quick drink. And Dad's like, yeah, I'm just going to get cigarettes. So me and Rain are sitting in this like Wetherspoons waiting for him. He was like, then he rings one of us. He's like, yeah, like the dog's ready. Yeah, let's go. We walk out and man's got like 3 bits of meat.
He's got an array of meat.
He's got an array of meat that he's just fucking... We're like, where did you get that from? He goes, yeah, crackhead, isn't it? Like, selling meat. We just picked it up off of him. I'm like, I ain't eating that. I ain't eating that meat.
Yeah. That's like...
my great auntie has a crackhead that comes around every week with the same meat that she buys off him. She's been doing
That's
it for
what
years.
I mean, man. You can't... You when you wake up, yeah, like, that's... Pomp was saying it the other day. He used to say to his little brother, he used to be like, you make sure you outwork the crackhead today. Because they're on smoke.
They do work.
They work. You better outwork him.
Is that what he says to him?
That's what he used to say when he was younger, innit, to his older brother, innit? He used to be like, make sure you outwork that crackhead today.
They do work though, man. They do. You got to give it to them. They're hustling for that crack.
Yeah, hustling.
They find a way. That's what I mean. There's always a way. Because they find a way.
Got eyelash, yeah.
Huh? Crying, innit, man? It was tears, man. That was a funny story.
Hello and welcome to the Curious Fijian. I'm your host, Fijian.
I'm the co-host, Rain.
No, another current event.
No.
Batman and Robin. Halloween special.
Batman and Robin. We've got to be better than that, man. You got to be... I've got to be Han Solo and you got to be...
Chewbacca. Just sitting there with no t-shirt on. Yeah, no, I'm done. That'd be funny. You come in Halloween special.
You see that? Harris said it'd come on.
Did you speak to him?
Yeah, I saw
you spoke to him, yeah.
Confirmed.
Gingy's coming back.
Yeah.
Fijian and the Ginge.
What could he
Gingy's
be?
back. For a Halloween special. When did you speak to him?
The other week.
Did you see him?
Nah, I spoke to him on text.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah, he said 100%. He's like, I'm down for that. I said, yeah, we're getting to like some conspiracies. And he's like, yeah, that's me.
Everyone dressed up in
Because you know he
costumes.
does, yeah, we're all dressed up in costumes.
Yeah, man.
That'd be jokes. I might even pan another camera to you from the... Fuck knows. See what happens.
I'm telling we can get 4 man in there, man, if we set it out right.
No, you can...
Get away that fucking...
Oh, no, I don't know if you could get 4 man in there.
That side thing. Have a little
when
man...
you don't have a side thing here, how are you going to connect the mics up?
Hold them.
Have a little
Hold
stool.
on. When I hold them at Liam George's that time, man, it was just shit.
Yeah.
Because you know when you move a little bit, they're like...
Just get a stand. I'll just buy a stand for it.
For what?
A mic.
What, the ones that like hang over?
You can just get a stand mic, innit? You can,
like people have on stage. Where it's
Yeah,
just
like when I'm singing.
it looks like this, a tripod with the mic stand
Yeah.
at the top.
What, and where will it be? Out of shot?
standing in front of me.
Yeah, like
So when
these
I'm
are.
sitting down, I can just sit down and I can just speak into it like that. You not seen them before?
What, and it won't be like blocking the camera? It won't be like high up or something?
No, because it's going to be at level with...
No,
Yeah.
just be at level with my face.
No, I've never seen that.
What do you mean? You never watched a like...
You know when people perform
Yeah,
on
but I've never seen
stages?
someone sit down and have one though.
Yeah, Joe Rogan when he's on set and he's sitting on
on a stool.
He's on a stool though. That's
Yeah,
quite still
Cat
quite high
Williams as
though.
well.
I've never seen someone sitting on a sofa with like a big old.
No, but you get
Yeah,
the,
but
you
you
can
can
get
adjust
small
it.
ones
It's
that
like-
adjust, innit?
It's just
You don't
like
have to get a
this. You can
massive
adjust
one.
your lights.
Yeah.
innit?
You're moving brazy.
But the only thing is, it'll be at like this angle, like this far. It won't be.
'cause
You can't just tilt it. It'll just fall over.
nah, you're overcomplicating
No, you could have it like
it.
that, and then it would be down here.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll have to see. But current events. What we got? Mike's
So first one, Queen's funeral.
Queen's
Monday. My birthday.
Hello, the
It's
boy.
your birthday on a Monday.
Yeah.
You got
Now you can
Bank
say.
holiday.
So,
innit?
you can
celebrate.
party hard Sunday.
Now you can say your
Like that way.
birthdays on when the Queen died.
Nah, 'cause
I didn't
Queen
really
died.
want the bank holiday.
It's the
though.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
right.
Yeah.
They're never going to remember the funeral. It's going to be the day that she actually died.
True. Yeah. that
What?
is
And
very true.
she gets buried on the Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
funeral.
who was cussing yesterday about David Beckham being in the queue?
I don't know. Everyone. I
He's
think.
in a queue. Well,
I won't. I just like, bruv, he's got time to stand for 10 hours in the
What
queue.
I read is his family are like his mum and dad were proper royalists, and he said he felt a bit like he got offered to jump the queue,
And he
was like he didn't want to. He wanted to.
That's a real guy.
Fair
I'd probably
play,
be
man.
like that as well. I'm like that though. Like I don't like shit like that just because
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm any special than anyone else.
Yeah.
No matter what power you got, innit?
Fair play to him though, man. But if anyone's got 10 hours to wait, it's him. Like his
You
money's
say
making
that,
him
though.
money.
Yeah, but he's literally got a bit of business meetings.
Yeah, true.
Like that, innit?
Was that who he was with? All his mum and that?
No, he's
family.
by himself. It looked like he
Oh,
was
just
just
on his
chatting to
own?
random people and that.
Fair fucking play to him, man. Fair play. Yeah, we actually had a comment. Do you want to see what the comment was?
Cussing.
On the YouTube. Did you see it?
Nah. Is it cussing?
It's about the Queen.
Fucking hell, they come. Patriot bastards.
I think it was more the other way, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they like what I said?
Right, no. no, they didn't like what you said. He goes, so I'm not going to read his tag out. If you want to see it, go over to YouTube, like his comment. He goes, can you guys talk about the Queen's death and all the bullshit that comes with it?
That's what he said.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Can we speak about the Queen's death and all the bullshit that comes with it?
Yeah, so
I
he
think
wants
he
us to
means
speak
all
about
that
all the
stuff
other
that's
shit.
happening,
Like,
Oh, what do you mean?
Like people camping out for like 3 days to.
I
make sure
don't
they're
give
at the
a
front
fuck
of the-
about the royals, unfortunately. She's dead. She's done a lot for our country. I'm grateful. Do I care? No, because my life still carries on. I've still got to go to work.
It's not a
What do you
relative,
want me to
is
do?
it?
I think
It's
it's
not
a
relevant.
Generational.
generation.
And that
thing,
guy
yeah.
in the comment.
I think
What a
I think
wetton.
he's on your side. I think he wants
think-
to hear why, like
He's on my
basically-
side.
Yeah, he's basically saying it's bullshit. That why, like, talk about why.
Well, he weren't on that side, was he? Because he was like, yeah, the football should have been cancelled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he
No, I wasn't saying.
That
I'm just
brother's
saying.
more on our side.
I'm just saying. There's people. You got to remember. It's a patriotic country.
Yeah,
innit? Like
yeah.
people actually love the Queen. Like I don't mind what she's done and that, but do I actually should we like have a bank holiday? Well, at the end of the day,
Yeah, we should.
she owns the
Well,
country.
to be fair, I actually
PAYE.
thought. To be fair,
Yeah, I ain't.
I actually thought when she died, we'd have had more than one day off. I thought it would have been a few
We're
days.
gonna have another one next year, aren't we? I think for
Oh,
the
okay.
King's, like where he gets the crown put.
When
on
the
and that.
when the king dies, is it going to be the same? All
Yeah.
this longness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the
Sausage.
10 days of mourning and all that.
I got sausage fingers,
Yeah.
man. I
Yeah.
think he could last.
But do you think it'll be it won't be as, it feels weird, yeah? We're going back to having a king and there's no real like buzz. There's no
No,
real
I
buzz,
think
like,
because-
we got a king again.
Go up north, man.
Well, do you think they're loving it?
Them man will be having a fucking party. Fucking pantry with a party. Probably up north they love them, don't they?
The royals.
It's cultured round here, bro. I don't feel like I'm in England, mate. You know what I mean? I don't even know where I am. I go to Luton. I'm in fucking little Romania. or
Karachi,
something.
brother.
Karachi, yeah. Khabib said it. Oh, when you've got Khabib coming through Berry Park and going, we're in Karachi, brother. You know, like, you know what it's culture, baby.
We just live in different times, innit?
Yeah.
Like, it's just different.
But thanks for the geezer for commenting, because he's
I don't know how-
commenting. He's engaging. He's engaging with us.
Nah, he is. I
He's
didn't know how to
engaging.
take your comments.
No, I
Pulling
think
you
he was.
away.
No.
He was just saying
Like he's fed up with all the.
he's fed up with
stuff
all the
that comes
bullshit
with it.
around it. He's
Like he's
obviously
mostly thinking about football, like as in like he mostly wants football to be on.
Yeah.
Like, that's bullshit. there or
he
something.
doesn't want. Maybe he's self-employed. He doesn't want a bank holiday.
Yeah.
We just had one 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
But you are unfortunately gonna have a bank holiday when the Queen dies. It's like inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she owns the country.
Yeah.
Like, but the only thing is, like, it's such hard times. You know what I mean? Like, going through we're going to be going through depression, recession, energy prices, and people, and now we've got another bank holiday. It's like, to some people, that's a kick in the nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. No, it's true.
That's
it's
a kick
true.
in the nuts.
It's the
Something
final
about-
blow. It's the short blow that Camel's back.
Hospital appointments cancelled as well.
That's
not
yeah.
even funny,
Yeah,
isn't
no,
it?
that's not funny. It's not funny. You fucking goat, man. Put a picture of a goat here. No, yeah, hospital. People have been waiting for ages for like proper big appointments, and they've been pushed back months.
Yeah.
No offense, mate. That's why you need to go private care.
But I reckon even private care have all stopped on the Monday.
Probably.
Yeah.
Money talks.
Money talks.
It does, money
Dirty
talks,
cash
man.
and the-
That's what I was explaining in the pod upstairs. I just done a pod, innit?
Not a pod. You done a
Segment.
yeah, sort of. Well, the rate you were going, it was a fucking podcast. Fucking hell, this guy. Oh, mate.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually know.
You done a rain segment.
I must have turned it on and just videoed. I must have pressed one of the wrong buttons and recorded.
Yeah.
You should
You pressed
definitely-
record.
Definitely do like a movie bit at the end where he like do some cutscenes.
Outtakes.
Yeah, outtakes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know what I've done, man. But I'm not gonna lie. That was coming out my comfort zone.
Yeah.
It took me 5 attempts, and I get halfway through, and I'm like, nah, re-go. Re-go.
It just take a few times to get used to it, man. I remember like watching through do you know what it was? The first couple pods, even in engaging with the camera, I think I've only just really got used to engaging with the actual camera now, like looking into the camera when we say something and like speaking to the people. That's why it's better having you someone sat right behind. So I'm talking to you. It looks like I'm looking at the camera,
Yeah.
but I am talking to the people as well.
Look into
thank
your
you.
wife's soul.
Because quite a lot of podcasts don't actually look towards the camera. They fake like
they've got cameras facing them, so they'll have like a camera there. Maybe we need a secondary cameraman, but we are.
But then some people don't engage in it though. Like some people normally have it like side on their face, and they just talk to their screen. So you're always seeing side face.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's like,
but
depends how you like it.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. You are engaged.
No, I
You're
just
looking
mean
at
with current
eye to
events
eye.
because we can't really have the camera there looking at us like how we normally do when we've got guests, because it will look weird. I don't want to be speaking to him like this for the whole conversation and not look at the camera, because we're talking to the people as well, isn't it?
You know what's crazy as well? Like our minds. You know what I've learned about TikTok? Like our mind span. We're getting dumber. We are getting dumber because like I create like these little videos and I'm like, they're 10 to 20 seconds long, and like people like shit like that. You're not learning nothing from it.
No, apparently on TikTok you've got it's like 1 second or zero to engage someone in. Like it's that initial. If it's a title, if it's a first thing to engage the audience, you've got 1 second. So our memory spans are like seconds long now. But that's when they comes back to the Chinese thing. It's a Chinese app, innit? I think Andrew Schultz said it. It's a Chinese app, and in China they just promote stuff like that the government think are good, that all the people think good. So like archaeology, photography, maths, science, all of this sort of stuff. They promote. That's like their highest trending things. Educational. And in America, it's people doing funny dances. But it's a Chinese app, so was it made as a weapon to dumb the people down? This is what you have to look at. It's a serious question. Was it a weapon to dumb the people down of the Western world? I don't know. I can't answer that question because I'm not thinking enough. But you have to. If the tool's out there to be used, you need to use it.
I sent you that thing on your
because it's the fastest growing social media. It's faster than Instagram. It's faster than Twitter.
Well, every app's trying to be TikTok now.
Yeah.
It's just social media, man.
Shorts, reels, yeah.
It's like alcohol, isn't it? Like it makes us what's like Dad and Big L, man, they're erratic, isn't they? We're gonna see people they're older and they're all erratic and they come up on the other side, and then their kids are like, oh, this is what happened when you consume too much social media.
But
it's the same, bro.
But on a big scale. But Queen with ticked off of that now. I think we dealt with that. Obviously, rest in peace. Hopefully everything goes well for the future.
No, I did like the Queen, but do I like
the monarchy?
The monarchy, I don't know, man. We just live in different times. They're not irrelevant. They're just not irrelevant.
I think a lot of people are attached to her is because she's lived through so many generations.
No, she has done a lot as well. Like she has done a lot, but like, yeah. See you later, man. It's been good.
On to the UFC.
Her and Philip, man. UFC, mad. That Nate Diaz fight was crazy.
Well, we didn't actually touch on it in the last podcast. Well, we didn't actually know what was going on in the last podcast because when we finished it, that's when he missed weight.
Yeah.
On the Friday.
I didn't know all that shit.
Do you think it was all planned?
The UFC planned it?
Yeah, do you think they planned it? Because he looked like normal, like he was smiling at when he missed weight, wasn't he? He was thinking like, as in, kind of looked like something was happening in the background, and then obviously the two fights happened.
Do you know what? It's not the worst shout because, to be fair, him and Nate Diaz, the fights that happened on that night were better for the card. I think him and Nate Diaz did not make sense. That fight did not make sense. Did Nate Diaz kick up a big fuss and say, "Listen, I just won't fight unless we move it around," and then they've come out and done all this stuff, and then it just seems like too much aggro because they've like that Jay Ling who was meant to fight Tony Ferguson at 170, he got got shagged, really. He got the short end of the stick because he had to go fight someone at 180. And apparently he won. He got robbed. Even Dana White come out and said he got robbed. He should have won that fight.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of Ferguson, do you think he should retire? 5 losses on the bounce.
should Tony Ferguson retire?
I think he's had it, isn't he? You've had it there.
You have to look at, I don't know, you have to look at who he's fought. Do you know what I mean? Because some of them losses are against animals. Like, we're not talking
Nate Diaz
he's fighting scrubs, and he's just gone and fought Nate Diaz. Like, he's fighting good people. Is he past his best after that Gaethje loss? Probably. I don't think he's at his best. I think 170 is a better weight class for him, so he doesn't have to strip his body down, because he won the Ultimate Fighter at 170.
Yeah.
So,
for me, I think he should, like, just leave your legacy there. Like, people, the more and more you lose, the maybe people might think.
I think he should have one more against. Not maybe. Well, he was going to fight someone not in the top 10. So he was maybe fight someone not in the top 10 or the end of the top 10. No one up and coming. No one like this, and see how he gets on with that. Maybe get his confidence back up. You don't know. UFC don't really work like that though. That's the only thing. You got to fight killers every time.
He is a big name though, so he can kind of draw the fights.
Because even the Chandler fight, he said like he got knocked out, but he said he was the happiest he's been in there. Like he was happy with his performance up until that point.
Chandler's an animal.
Him versus Poirier.
Sick, man.
Next month, isn't it?
Yeah, and they don't like each other.
I think
there is bad blood there.
Up.
There is bad blood there. What, Chandler beats up Poirier? I think people overlook Poirier. I think he's fucking.
I think they're both good. Chandler's
good.
An animal.
He is.
He looks like one of them CrossFit athletes.
Yeah,
his body type.
I think he does do a lot of that. Like mad shit.
He's into like his diet and that, isn't he? Like,
but he's a nice guy as well. Like he's quite good to watch. What about Hamzat, man? Beast.
Where does he go from here though?
He's got. Well, he beat Gilbert Burns, didn't he?
I know, but missing weight though. He's missed weight twice at that weight. I think.
Yeah.
Twice. He said the doctor said something, didn't he?
Yeah, something like 12 hours before a stop.
But he said he reckons he could have done it.
He could have made it.
Yeah.
It's a hard one. He's so big though.
It's
like,
beast.
Does he need to be? I know he wants 3 belts, and he's probably the only person you look at and go, he could probably get 3 belts because of his fighting style. Like, and he's massive. So if he can make the 170, he could get 3 belts. But
he absolutely ragdolled that guy.
Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland's not that bad.
Kevin Holland's not that bad. He doesn't
would...
do well against wrestlers, though. Yeah. All of his losses have been against wrestlers. But that man locked onto him like a fucking magnet, like a bear, and was just
mauling him.
Imagine that pressure on you, and you couldn't
get away.
Yeah, you couldn't get away.
He didn't even do nothing, no shots, nothing. Like, you couldn't get away.
I'd like to see.
That's Khabib-like pressure. That is.
Because on the other hand, I say that he's missed weight twice, but Khabib missed weight a few times at 155, then won the belt, and then maybe he just needs to sort whatever he's doing. Maybe he just needs to like tighten up on little things to do with dieting. Or
did you see what Khabib said? He said he needs to stop hanging around with
Darren Till. Yeah. Eating too much. Yeah. You see that photo of them two like fucking bare fat and bare funny, that photo, man.
They called us Smash Bros. And it was like, was it a photo of Joey Diaz and him as well? Did you see that one?
They proper blow him up though.
They're bare funny.
That's like Paddy Pimblett.
I wouldn't mind, hear me out on this one. He either goes up to 185, This is if they're gonna push him up. If not, I think he should fight Colby. I think Colby's the fight. But if he wants another fight before then, 85, either fight Paul Craig or Paulo Costa. People are saying he shouldn't be able to fight Paulo Costa because of he hasn't earned it at 185. So if you don't give him Paulo Costa, give him Paul Craig. Paul Craig's a Scottish man.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Black belt in jiu-jitsu. Only wants to fight on his back.
Yeah, but he's a bit...
you remember Paul Craig?
Is this the one we fought
Volk? No, but imagine Hamzat wants to take him down and Paul Craig wants to be on his back. Let's see it, man. I think that's a good style. Styles make fights. Dana White, Diaz White, make it happen.
Yeah. I think Hamzat might just start using hands.
He might. He probably will.
Because that Paul Craig was that...
He weren't good on his hands, but if he gets him down, I'd love... That's a stylistic fight that I don't mind watching. Who did we watch him
against?
Volkanov.
Yeah, something
I can't remember.
He did fight John Jones once at Volkan, I think. Or did he fight DC? He fought one of them.
Do you think he beats Colby Covington though?
That would be a fight I'd love to watch. Colby Covington's got output.
He's got
output.
Energy.
People take it away from him because they're like, oh, he's a dick and all this. Mate, he goes on like marathon runs with that Cam Haines.
Yeah, nah, he's
like, this guy's a fucking freak.
Yeah,
he's got cardio.
Before the Leon Edwards, he is the only one that even would come close to Usman as well.
Yeah.
Literally
well, it's just them two.
Yeah.
It's same at 185. It's just Whittaker and Adesanya. Whittaker can't beat Adesanya, but no one else can beat Whittaker.
Same with Volkanovski and Max Holloway as well.
Yeah.
Like people struggle to beat Max, but Max
but
can't beat Volkanovski.
Yeah, it's just so you got fucking just animals like in every division, man. But I would like to see him versus Colby. That'd be a good fight. But do you know what it'll be? It'll be like Colby won't go for takedowns because he done it against Usman. None of them really went for takedowns because they're both so good at wrestling. Just striking, and who wins on the feet? They've both got. It's a really good fight. We need to see that fight, man.
When's is John Jones coming back?
Heavyweight, I think. I think he's fighting Stipe.
Is he
fighting Stipe at heavyweight? Yeah.
What about Jake Paul, Anderson Silva?
Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva.
Anderson Silva, I've watched him box a couple times though, man. He's good.
Dana White reckons he'd batter him. Who? Dana White reckons he'd batter him.
Who?
Because didn't Anderson Silva beat
him?
No, Silva will beat Jake Paul.
I was gonna say Jake Paul don't feel batter.
No. Anderson Silva will batter Jake Paul.
His head movement, like I'm watching him boxing, and I'm just like, right, this guy's head movements like, boom.
Yeah.
Didn't he just beat someone that's a pro boxer?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
like a ex-world champion.
Yeah,
or something, wasn't it?
Something Junior.
Yeah.
Something Chavez Junior. Something like that.
Chavez
Junior.
Yeah, Chavez.
Yeah,
Jr.
he beat him. Yeah, and he looked real good. Jake Paul's that's his biggest test. It's his biggest test. So let's see what happens. But Jake Paul's being very respectful because him and Logan had this was a nice moment actually, to be fair. Like him and Logan had a photo with Jake Paul when they were really young with Anderson Silva. And they had this photo, and like Anderson Silva's like, he was like, I used to like idolise him, and now I'm fighting him. And then Logan Paul come on stage at the end, and they recreated that photo, innit? So that was pretty sick.
That was hella gay there, man.
Gay!
Man's looking at me in my eyes and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey,
it's brotherly love, but there's some mad
out,
shit, man.
Sometimes, you know what I mean?
You need some of that Tonka Ali, man. That's what you're missing. You need to watch the pod.
Yeah, I think Jake Paul. I think that would be a good fight.
It's more of a sell than
they don't really. He's not trash talking because you don't really need to trash talk to sell that fight because it sells itself.
You'll get the UFC fans.
Yeah, that fight sells itself, man. So that would be good.
Trash talk great either, can you?
Anderson Silva.
You've got nothing to trash talk him. What are you going to trash talk him about?
Yeah.
Nothing. He's been there, mate. What you done?
He's been there, seen it, done it.
Yeah.
He's been there with some killers as well.
Killers.
It's mad. How old's he? His sons and that do it as well,
38 or something.
Maybe 40.
I thought he was old, man. I thought he was like 40 something, like going up 50s.
Young Jamie's going to check now.
Jamie,
pull that up.
Jamie.
Stop doing that. How old?
How people is cold, man. Britain's
45.
getting cold. 48.
47, bro.
47.
He does look 50.
He's still quick, though.
Yeah, but you got to give him credit.
Yeah, he's still quick.
Yeah, but this is what I mean about these people. Like this study I was reading about testosterone. It goes off of people that are just fat and underweight. Like I know a lot of the population is like, but there's a lot of people defying age now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Look at our uncle. Like he's running fucking Olympics still. Like there's not the Olympics. Like
but he's beating veterans. Yeah, like
still the Paris
Olympians are in there. Not Paris. the Masters. The ex-Olympians are racing in that as well. So
No, you're still going against the best of the best. At your age, like. He's still fit as fuck.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. And how old's he? Like 50 something. Yeah. Like I'd still be looking at that guy, and if he was to chuck hands, I'd be like, boy, he's still gonna have hands. I look at my dad and think, yeah, you've only got one or two because you're just unfit and fat. You got one or two that might hurt, so you better put me down. But a person like that, fit, 50, still pushing the goal, still defying. I'm still like, oh
Who you got? What you got? What's your early prediction?
On who?
For the fight, Silva Paul.
How many rounds would it be?
8 to 10, I reckon.
I reckon, if anything, it'd be the old man in round 7.
Stopping him? Stopping Paul?
Yeah.
What you got, Mike?
I like to think Silva will do it, but I don't think Jake Paul still won't pick people that he don't think he can beat. So,
not
a good fight. So, but I think Anderson Silva. Yeah.
But I feel like his head move. Like, I watched his head move the other day, and I was like, this guy is like he can dodge, man.
Yeah, I think Silva will win, but I think it'll be unanimous decision. I think he'll win, but I don't know about knocking him out.
But like you said, he does pick and choose his fights. So it's like because he can't lose. They don't want him to lose.
Yeah, but when you watch Impulsive with Logan Paul, they're like he's on a different journey though. Like he don't really like Schultz and that was saying like he don't need to be fighting these guys. He should just stick to fighting like shitter people, but I think Paul's ego's come around and he's like, no, I need to prove myself with like a good fighter.
No, I don't think it's that though. I feel for him to stay relevant, he has to fight better people.
Yeah.
Because if you carry on fighting these shit people are just getting bored. They're like, you're only fighting shit people.
Yeah.
Where he has to sort of obligedly fight better people, and he's still not picking better people.
Well, Anderson Silva is.
I'd still like to see.
You can just say the age because of the age, but mate, if he just beat Chavez Jr., he just beat a boxer and Silva, like he's still.
Yeah, no, but then the excuse could be like, it's like he's
47-year-old.
I know, but if he beats Anderson Silva,
there's still an excuse. I want to see him against a boxer.
You got to give him his flowers, though, man. If he beats Anderson Silva, you have to. I'll give him his flowers now for beating Tyron Woodley. Think about it now. What?
Tyron Woodley could.
I wouldn't go fight Tyron Woodley,
especially in like what was it, his 4th or 5th fight?
Yeah.
Because I always put it in perspective to a boxer when they're fighting journeymen. These people are plumbers that just box on the weekend.
You got to remember, like we said it in Sam's podcast, he's getting trained by the best.
No, exactly.
He's sparring like the best of the best. Like he knows what he's capable of, and he's not a small guy. I think people forget like he's actually massive.
Yeah.
Well, you think about it. He's probably if he's been boxing for 5 years, he's probably at the 10-year mark for how much training he's done. Really.
Yeah,
you double his speed because you look at like a Frankie. He's probably done over that time. He's done more sessions because he's probably boxing 3 times a day.
Doesn't have to think about
work. Doesn't have to think about anything. He's just boxing 3 times a day for the last 5 years. He's probably
his resources are
got a share.
Yeah, so
like everything.
People need to stop looking at him like he's just stop looking at this guy like he's some YouTuber. He's not. He's a fucking professional boxer now, isn't it? He is. He trains like one. You are.
Yeah, now he's a professional boxer. Like he is. He's
his
a boxer.
resume already for like his first 5 fights. There's some names on it like Tyron Woodley twice.
Yeah, he don't get twisted. He has picked and choose, but that is what boxing is. Pick and choose.
To back his corner though, like I said, if you go back to like Tommy Fury, who has he fought? And he's had like 8 fights, whereas this guy's had 5 fights and he's fought world champions. I know he's not in,
but I know it's because money talks though, doesn't it? Like with Jake Paul, like they get to. He's the clout.
Yeah, but
with Tommy,
Fury's not fought no one.
Yeah,
but there's no clout for like Tommy Fury, is there? Like he's not, the boxing route's a different route to actually just calling out random people.
Yeah,
we got that AJ and Fury announcement, didn't we? As well?
Oh, it's official.
I think it's been.
What happened to that Eubank Conor Ben shit? And Eubank's dad was
is it off?
No, apparently it's still on.
It's still on.
His dad come out with that
saying that he
accusation.
Yeah, he didn't want him to fight because of the weight cut.
Yeah, but Eubank was like, nah, I'm doing it
because of the weight cut, and he said, we've already lost one son. I don't want to lose another.
So you already shook your fucking turtle head, pussy. I hate him, man.
Oh, the old dad,
man. He just does my nutting, man. Like, he's probably a cool guy, but
he's a weird guy, isn't he?
Isn't he?
When even when he boxed, he was sitting in his front room wearing a sheriff's badge.
Yeah.
Like, in a sheriff's outfit. The geezer's strange, man.
Too many bangs to the head, man.
Too
many bangs to the head.
Yeah, but...
He's a different breed.
Do you know what it is? Because... we're all suckers for an underdog story, aren't we?
I'm feeling Conor Ben.
I'm looking at the Conor Ben. I was thinking of AJ Fury. Conor Ben, Eubank. I can't even call it. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know about the weights. I don't know. I don't really know about.
What are they're like?
What's Conor Ben? Middleweight,
world level. Them two.
None of them have got titles. I think they are. I think you'd say Eubank might be at world level.
Eubank was.
But I don't think Ben's at world level. Like I think he could fight at world level. I just don't think he's actually boxed anyone at world level.
Right, okay.
But you go beat Eubank, you catapult yourself into fucking stardom, don't you? Really?
Yeah.
But Fury and AJ, like I like Fury, and I've always said Fury would beat him. But a part of me wants AJ to win, just because that underdog story, man. I'm a sucker for an underdog story.
I never used to like Tyson Fury. So I actually watched his documentary.
Yeah.
Because I used to feel like he come across a bit of a dick. But you know what it is? I just skimmed the surface with him.
And you never understood his
I didn't never like look at him. And then until I watched him on Joe Rogan, I was like, you know what? This guy is just special, man.
I haven't watched the Joe Rogan episode,
really
I don't think.
You need people like him around, man.
Yeah, I've watched, Fury on Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I don't watch Mike Tyson's podcast. I don't know why.
He just gets.
We were talking about it the other day. Yeah,
like, he's not even good. Like, I watched the one with Paddy Pimlet. Yeah, he just gets so baked, man. So he's so baked. Yeah, he's answered a phone call in the middle. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm just with this Paddy guy," and he's just stoned off his head.
It's because it's just Mike Tyson, isn't it? It's just mad.
You'd be more honoured just to go on there to be with Mike.
I think that's what people are. They're like, I'm sitting with Mike Tyson.
And you got Steve-O.
People are asking him more questions than he's fucking asking them.
Yeah, he don't even know who Paddy is. He's like, he just slyly knows from that last fight. He's like, yeah, I don't know who you are. He's like, Paddy the baddie.
But yeah, part of me, I think Fury will win undoubtedly, but a part of me wants AJ to do
Don't
it.
be surprised that gets really close to the date and it gets pulled. Something happens, it gets pulled. Yeah.
I've really gone off boxing at the minute, man.
Yeah,
I really have. But I'm looking forward to Triple G Canelo. So I think Triple G got robbed on the last one. Yeah, it's today.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
Well, tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to...
Because he got robbed. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells you, man. They robbed him, man. They just giving it to him because he's probably younger, that he was upcoming, and they thought Triple G was done. He ain't done. He's still relevant.
Charles Oliveira, is it Makhachev? That's going to be a fight, UFC.
Yeah. They reckon if that Makhachev loses, Khabib will come back. I'm like, Khabib ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back.
He's fat and humble.
Yeah.
He's relaxed. You know what I mean? He knows himself, man. Like, he's actually a smart guy. Like, he knows how to control ego, innit? Like, he's done what he's had to do. He's chilling. It would have been
good for him to retire at 30, just so it's on an even number, innit? Things like that just would annoy me. If I was him, like, you're on 29, just...
That's ego, though, isn't it?
No, I just like even numbers. If it was 28, it would have been alright.
I don't think he cares, though. Nah. If his dad was still alive, he'd be fighting still, I reckon.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he's happy, man. He's content. He likes living with his farm, with his sheep and shit.
We're not there that day.
Where?
When them fights were on that card.
Where am I?
We're fucking at Joe Rogan, aren't we?
Rogie?
Yeah, it's on the same day.
Yeah,
I just clocked today. No, that's in Abu Dhabi, that fight. So it'll be on at like 10. It'll be like normal time.
We got BT on my phone.
Yeah, you can't take your phone in.
Yeah, but I swear, like, we can get one of them, like, cases, them metal protector cases. I can just put it down my nuts. You can get them cases, innit, where they can't scan them.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to do that, then then we'll have to watch it in. Oh, but then it takes away from the comedy.
That's going to be sick, though, isn't it?
That card's so good.
Sean
Why
O'Malley,
are you booking Joe Rogan?
Bro, I booked it. And then I didn't realise it. Then today I was like, see the thing, Oliveira Makhachev. I was like, 22nd. I was like, bro, I swear we got something on the 22nd. Fucking book Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's on that TRT,
where's Joe Rogan's?
He's actually a unit, isn't he?
What, the actual Roto Arena, or is it the end
I'm
of
in
it?
the rafters. I weren't paying like £100 for a ticket.
Go then. He won't even be funny.
I don't know how funny Joe Rogan's comedy is. To be fair, I don't really watch him that much comedy wise. He's just a goat. I just have to go because I'm in the presence of greatness. Joe Rogan's a fucking god.
And you have people open up for him and that, would you?
Yeah. He has got some funny people, man. He's got one black guy. I can't remember his name, man, but he's fucking funny. But he normally goes on a lot of his tours.
Does he?
Yeah, because he had him on his pod before. He's funny, man.
So
he's like little DeVille funny.
I'd watch Joey Diaz as well. I think
Joey Diaz.
Funny. His comedy is bare funny.
No, I just want to slap him in the chest.
If you went to America, you would just go into the
comedy
club, man, and they would all just be on, and you'd just be like, imagine that comedy club. It'd be like what is it? The ticket wouldn't even be that expensive, would it?
Random people just turn up as well.
Fucking killer after killer after killer coming on, like that'd be sick.
Because they go there for free and that they'll literally just turn up and they'll be like.
I love when people get cast as well, man. I love when they cussing. Yeah, when they just cuss people, I love it. Allow sitting at the front, I'll be at the back, but it's funny. It is so funny when people get onto people, man.
There's a Manscaped product alert. Insert sirens here. You asked for it and they listened. Our friends at Manscaped just brought the Ultra Smooth package to Europe. Everyone knows by now that the Lawnmower 4.0 is the best electric shave for your balls. But if you're looking for a closer shave or prefer to go completely bare down there, then the Ultra Smooth package is the perfect set. It's time to shave that bush of yours and get right to the roots by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code Fijian. This is more of a product for Rain. He said he likes being ultra smooth. He don't like having the 0.5 fade. He just likes getting gritty with it. He likes...
I'm a razor.
You can say the man's got a mangina, but I wouldn't say it. He might say it.
Smooth as a China dog.
Yeah.
Skin on skin.
But people don't know about this sort of stuff.
What, can it go that low?
Yeah. No. It's a razor now. The Ultra Smooth package, they've brought it back to Europe and it's a razor.
So what? I can just shave it.
You can just shave it
with a razor.
Yep, you can get gritty with them boys. The Ultra Smooth package is a specialised groin shaving kit to help you buff, protect and smooth your most sensitive areas. I'm talking crop shaver razor, crop exfoliator, crop gel. Men, you no longer have to borrow your lady's razor for that precise trim. Get 20% off plus free shipping with code Fijian at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code Fijian at manscaped.com. Smooth out your fellas with the new Ultra Smooth package from the fellas at Manscaped. Your balls will thank you.
Got some football talk?
Yeah.
Haaland scored again today.
Fuck him, man. The guy is
He's a robot.
Fire, man.
Haaland's a robot. I said it to you, Mike. Yeah. What did I say? Was it on the football talk? I said if he carries on the way he's going and he doesn't get injured, like if he starts putting these numbers up, because I'm saying he's going to put numbers like
he don't look like he's going to get injured.
Lionel Messi, Ronaldo numbers,
It's
like
all
old
about
school
his
Ronaldo,
injury,
Messi numbers,
yeah.
like 60 goals this season in all competitions.
But
like
they're
shit
saying
like
if he
that.
keeps up his strike rate or something this year, he can score 102 goals.
Mate, if he scores 102 goals this season, do you know how mental that is?
Yeah.
Do you know how are we just sitting here not deep in this? That is a freak of nature.
I doubt he will, but he'll still score a lot of goals though.
You know his mum was a triathlete as well or something. I was listening to it on TalkSport when I was picking you up. Apparently, he still holds the record for a 5-year-old for the longest standing jump.
Who, Haaland?
Haaland, yeah.
Swear that.
Has the world record
5-year-old?
for the longest standing jump, and he was for a
He's a
5-year-old.
beast because
He's an animal.
He can do everything.
He's an animal.
Yeah, he's just one of them, probably comes from one of them families, and
Yeah.
it's fucking.
Dad was a
He's just got
footballer.
the sick-
Mum was a
the best
triathlete.
genes.
He's got genes.
Yeah, everyone was just fit. Yeah, but I feel like it's not even genes. I feel like if you instill it into people when they're young and that as well, and
I
you're
think
that
genes
way.
do play a part, though,
No, I feel like
look at
genes-
his build and that. As
No,
well.
I feel like genes do have a part, but I feel like when you ingrain shit into
It's-
people when they're young,
It's
like
genes
it's like
with
our little
genes with the mentality.
What's
Like
our little
just being
cousin?
around that.
like our little cousin. Yeah, but sometimes you don't realise you have the genes. A lot of people have the genes. You
They
just
just don't
ain't
know how to
tapped in.
unleash the genes.
It's like, what's the little man trains with Uncle Gary?
Yeah.
The man's fucking hopping over things, doing athletics and
Yeah,
that.
doing hurdles
And he's
and that
definitely got the
already, like,
genes.
Yeah, he's going to be serious, man.
Their whole family's got like.
Their whole
athletic
family's
genes,
got
though.
genes.
Athletic, yeah, because
Yeah.
you're learning it from young.
Natural six packs and that.
You used to have.
Come spread me some of them genes now. Then
You had them genes, man. I don't know what happened. Man.
I
You
ain't
got,
tapped into them.
you got big and bulky.
He
man.
met Cookie.
got them
though.
Fijian genes.
Yeah, but
If
if he,
Fijian come out
if he
me.
cut
Cookie
down
dough.
again, man, and then found something where he's got like content, he's a beast, man. He's
Yeah.
got them genes, man. He's got them genes. I've got that small figure, man.
Yeah.
Runner's figure.
Little man
I
figure.
started to realise that I struggle to put on weight. It's not my weight.
Little man figure.
Small ankles and that.
You reckon he's going to break the Premier League record then?
This season
32, isn't it?
with no injuries.
Oh no.
What are we?
He's 34.
Should we say he gets no injuries?
Does he
No
get injured a
injuries,
lot
yeah.
though?
Yeah,
He has been
recent.
injured, like,
But
but
the thing is though, his output in games, sorry, his input in games
isn't
been,
a lot.
Like he's been hitting like 5 or 6 touches in certain games.
Yeah.
And scoring
No,
2
I
goals.
watched him the other
Yeah.
day and I was just like, this guy, he's a magnet, like you said.
If he has no injuries, yes. If he has no injuries, yes, he is going.
He
he's going
can't stop
to.
scoring. It's crazy. What's
Bruv,
that?
the geezer's
11 in 7.
What
is that?
is the game finished?
Yeah, I think so.
What
Oh, no,
and he's how many did he score? We'll check that now because the game should be finished. Isn't it?
it's the 89th minute. He's only scored 1. It's 3-0 to City.
But yeah, output's crazy, man. All competitions, I'm saying he's going to hit 50. something
Well,
like that.
in the Champions League, he's
I
one
hate
off
Man
Suarez,
City, man.
all-time Champions League goals, and he's 4 off Wayne Rooney already.
He's just an animal, man. And what is he like? 21.
I don't think he's that young. I think he's like 22.
Mental, young player of the year. player of the year.
Yeah, player of the year for sure.
Like, fucking hell. Yeah, he's an animal, man.
What about Graham Potter to Chelsea? You reckon he's the right man?
I just don't know. Something's... With Tuchel and Chelsea, something must have happened behind the scenes. Because they've just brought these players for him, literally just signed Aubameyang. Aubameyang's come, they've had one training session and he sacked him.
Yeah.
It's just like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why they've just randomly sacked him.
You've sacked a man that's just won you Champions League. Like,
Yeah.
he can win stuff to somebody that's like, he's playing good football at Brighton, but he isn't proven anything. That's a bit like David Moyes when he comes to Man United.
I said it.
Moyes.
I said it. He's
Moyes.
literally.
Everyone
he's lucky. He's lucky that he's having a good start to the season, because if that was anyone else, they would have got the job. If Brendan Rodgers say Brendan Rodgers were in Brighton's position now and they had a good start to the season, it would have been Brendan Rodgers.
He might be getting the sack.
Like it would have, anyone who was doing good at the start of the season would have got asked for the job. So he is a good manager. Don't get me wrong, but it's a weird. I just don't know why they sacked Tuchel really from the outside. But I've heard some Chelsea fans moan about it. I've heard some Chelsea fans say they're glad they wanted him gone. So I don't
You can't
really
even
know.
go off the fans though.
No, from the outside looking in, people like Chelsea played boring football. I'm like, when I watched them against Tottenham the other week, Chelsea looked fucking good, really good. I don't know.
So you know what it is? I'm always like a person, just like, if they're playing boring football but they're still doing alright.
Like Tottenham are so fucking boring. But
how long's that Tuchel been there?
Not even 18 months, has he? 18 months maybe, something like that.
About 18 months, because he took in not last season, the season before, halfway through, and then won the Champions League.
You're not even
giving him a chance.
But I think what it is, the owners, I think they've obviously come in and they're trying to make their whole
Chelsea is
plan
still like,
I don't understand.
6th or 7th in
yeah,
the
like
league.
there's not that bad.
I
Like,
don't understand
first game of the
football,
Champions
man.
League.
Like, I don't
It's
understand this mentality. I don't know where this mentality's come from. If we're not doing well within a couple months, people got to go.
It's the same.
It's like
that's been
short. We got that short mindset.
But we just talked
been
about
Chelsea
it.
though for the
Attention
last
spans of 1 second now.
15
Yeah.
years.
People want to watch 20-second clips. That spirals out of control throughout everything. Everything is short, quick.
Yeah.
Now.
Chelsea's always been like that.
Chelsea
under
have always been
Abramovich.
like that, but I didn't think with a new owner they would. This dick's talking about North v South and stuff like that. And all this,
All-star games.
Mate, but it's dangerous what's going on, because now the Bournemouth are getting brought out by another American owner. It's fucking dangerous. When the whole league's owned by Americans and they want to make a decision, what happens then? The fans ain't got a say in it. It's going to be, they're going to do some, no relegations now, otherwise we're not playing in the Premier League.
They could never do that.
Well, yeah, all the fans would walk away. You say that, though. But all these years where Arsenal wanted Kroenke out and they all still had their season tickets going to the games. Oh, yeah, Kroenke out.
Yeah, and that
Kroenke
is
but I'm still going to pay the money.
exactly how it happens, because they know regardless.
There's so
got the power.
many American owners and they've just tried to do it. Mate, I think it's dangerous. I think it's real dangerous. I think we're going into a dangerous era if you keep selling clubs to... Because American owners... It's a business.
They want a
franchise. They don't want relegations.
They want to earn money.
They want money constantly,
Generating.
forever.
Yeah. And I give that for the business
Yeah,
side.
I understand it, but
business wise, it's really good.
it's down to the league.
That's
the
what
way
makes it
Europe
different.
is. It wouldn't be able to run.
I don't know. Do you know what it is? I'd like to think that, but
The
mate,
Super League was one of them.
You would have said
things that
Rome
stopped
would have
it.
never fell, but it fell.
You can never say never.
I wouldn't never say never, but when I look at what these clubs are doing to get their owners out, your Man Uniteds, your Arsenals, you just turn up 15 minutes late to a game. You've already brought your ticket.
Yeah, you're not doing enough.
Well done.
It is
You've
hard,
paid
though, in that
I know it's hard.
situation,
But
because
if
they paid
you
£1,000
want
for the
real,
season
if you want
ticket.
real change, stop putting money into their back pockets. That's going to be real change, because all they care about is money. As soon as they stop making profit for a few games and the stadium's at half capacity, they're going to be like, oh fuck. Yeah, maybe we need to jump off this ship and go to a new ship.
Yeah, the only way
The only way
it's ever gonna get done is by people taking a stand, actually causing.
And I'm not saying it's easy. It's hard because it's your club. You love your club. You want to see them win through anything. That's fair enough. I understand that. But then we
That's
can't
why-
really moan at the same time. We're in a fucking sticky
I
situation.
think we should go more like the Germany route.
Yeah,
51% of the clubs owned by fans.
But then the only thing with but I think English fans would be happy with this. If you go the German route, you lose your competition throughout the whole thing because there's less money now. That's the only thing.
Bigger clubs are going to
have more money. Like your Man Uniteds and that are going to have the money, but your smaller clubs like Heart, so it will be more like Germany. There might be only 4 good teams. But I think English fans wouldn't mind that. But I'm telling you, if all these American owners keep coming over and majority of the league is run by American owners,
franchise football,
they're going to try and do something like that. They're going to try and pull a fast one. When you've got this dick, he's been in the league for what? A month, and he's talking about, yeah, man, let's do North v South games, man, in pre-season, man. They get about 6 weeks off. The only thing I would like to see is maybe like Europe versus the Americans, like the European XI versus the World XI for that year, and like maybe like a one-off game. Something like that, but not every year. I wouldn't want to see it every year because we haven't got time.
But you know what it is? It don't even become competitive. Because if you look at like the NBA All-Star game, it's not competitive. It used to be competitive. Now they're all like friends and they're letting their mates dunk on them.
Yeah, same with the NFL.
50
mate, it's the same with the NFL when they do like their equivalent to the All-Star game. It's like walking football because they're like, I'm not going 100% because if I go and fucking get injured, I've just lost a £40 million contract.
Yeah.
Like they're playing for contracts, they're playing for themselves, which is fair enough. But yeah, that rubs.
That's all-star things, like different people from different teams.
Yeah, all the best players. And it would be, and if there was incentives like money incentives or something, it could be serious. Like it could be a really good game.
Yeah.
Like really good game, but you don't play FIFA for that.
Yeah,
that's the only time you can live that. Yeah, World XI versus Euro XI. But yeah, that's my take on the football thing.
Yeah,
that one's going on TikTok.
I agree. I don't think that one.
That's a TikTok clip.
Yeah,
that is a TikTok clip.
Well.
But yeah, what else we got?
Content.
Oh, this is rain segment.
The dark side of the moon.
What about them two police officers? Them police officers
just got stabbed in London. Yeah, obviously police officer shot a man the other day as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, we'll touch on that quick actually, but I haven't got the details of the shooting because I'm trying to figure out. He had no gun. Why would they shoot? Why did they shoot him? He had no gun.
Yeah. Well, that's what.
They shot through the car or something. They shot him through the car. Why did they shoot him?
I didn't even know. I don't know where I live in because I didn't even know the Queen died the other day. I didn't know.
But this has kind of had a lot of publicity because of obviously all the Queen shit.
They was telling me as well some white police officer getting apparently called out something for killing someone, and no one's been talking about it. I don't know.
People have just lost complete trust with the police, especially the Metropolitan Police.
Yeah, but Andrew Tate. How he says it,
he does say it.
And you know what? When I watched that,
there to protect you.
Yeah, when I watched that podcast the other day, I was actually like, he actually makes so much. It's common sense when you watch him. It's like he actually just puts things in perspective, and you just don't like it. That's why you do not like him. If you actually listen to what he says, and that podcast is great because. It's a serious one.
Patrick Bet David, yeah. No, this is the problem with people that watch him. They see these little clips when he's gone on podcasts with comedians and stuff like that, so it's a bit jokey.
And he
does say things to play up. He says extreme shit that not everyone agrees with. That's fair enough. But his main values of what he's talking about, watch him on a good podcast like a Patrick Bet David.
The Pomp.
Like the Patrick Bet David or the Pomp podcast. Go and watch them. And if you sit there with no sides to anything, with a clear head and say, right, let me listen to what this guy's been through in his life and actually dissect it. You'll understand and say, you might not agree with it, but you'll understand why he said it or why he
but people think like he's not gone through all the stuff. Like he's already gone through all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's why he sees a different way. That's why I feel like I can sort of vibe to him because I've been through my own shit.
But yeah, with the policing thing, yeah, he's 100% right. In England, you pay loads of taxes. You got strict laws with parking, like you get fucking parking tickets for anything. The roads are shit, but you pay so much road tax. And you can't even walk down the street and feel safe. The police are fucking killing people. The police are killing people. Women don't feel safe with police because the police officers are... did you not rape and kill that lady? Like the Metropolitan Police officer?
Over COVID assignment.
So it's like... What do you do? No one trusts the fucking police.
That's what he says, like Dubai, and it is like when you go there, that you hardly see any police around because everyone's scared
because the laws are so. But you don't mind the laws being that extreme.
It would save money also if the police did their job properly and enforced it.
Our fucking laws.
I just don't feel like these countries, what we're in, like England's, America's, all these top, they're not good places to live. We lost values. You know what I mean? There's no values.
Old school values.
I'd rather live in a country like fucking Albania, Romania, things that are coming up. Whatever.
Well, all like the people there come over, like not the working class people, maybe like construction workers, but like even people who want to do crime, they don't do it there. They're not dumb enough to do it there. They come over here and do it. They'll come over here and sell drugs and that.
I feel like it's
a lighter.
Yeah, I feel like their way of living in them countries are still like an older way of living. They're more modest. They're more natural. Where we've just gone too far.
That's what he says though. Like in Romania, women still stay at home and do.
I don't even care about what women do. You know? I'm not that deep into shit.
Nah, neither.
But if you want to fucking be a hoe, fuck.
What? Talking about police officers and that man's like, you want to be a hoe? Fuck. Yeah, but yeah, that was a madness. I don't know too much about the situation, so I don't want to go mad on it. But like I just said, people don't trust the police. This is why people don't fucking trust the police, because they're doing mad shit. Yeah, but why are you shooting through a car when he's not got a gun? And I don't know. It's weird. From the outset, this police officer's fucked up bad. If he's just shot through the car and killed him for no reason.
If you even ring the police,
they don't come.
They don't even come.
No, they're like, no, it's not serious issue.
Well, forensics the other day, even though to be fair,
civil issue. They love that one. It's a civil issue.
Our site got robbed the other day. Well, they're so dumb. They gathered all the tools up, and then they must have got greedy, and they tried getting into the main site office. And all you see in the main site office is a crowbar hanging out the top. And they must have the security must have come then. But the forensics didn't come out till like 12:30.
12:30.
And they were like to me in the morning, yeah, wait, police are gonna come. I was like, wait for who? Are you paying me? Wait, what? I would have waited till 12:30 to then get into site because the forensics teams had just turned up.
Is that what they were saying? You can't go on until the forensics turn up?
Yeah, because they're like, fingerprints. We don't want to go in the site office and that. I was like they didn't wear gloves.
Did everyone just go home?
I did. I was like, see you later. Maybe if you're on fucking day work or something, you're still getting paid. I ain't getting paid.
No. If you were on day work and you rang your boss and was like, told him that, you'd be like, mate,
go home.
Go home.
You're pretty.
Yeah, I'd rather not pay you.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my take on that. But Dark Side of the Moon.
Wait, this moon shit. I watched this podcast. It's actually a bit scary, man. Like you forget we got all that bullshit going on. That's the bullshit. This shit's the fascinating shit.
Is the moon even real?
I believe in the moon.
The moon.
No, I do as well.
There is people out there that will argue that it's not real.
I would like to just go up there though, just to do clarify.
The Richard Branson thing where you go up and just drop back down.
Yeah, just go up to the edge where I'm just like, oh shit, this shit is real, and then just come back down and be like, okay, yeah, I did see it, because it's strange. But this guy basically talks about he worked at NASA, and he's talking about he reckons the smartest thing obviously is going to the moon first. So they've already got things in place, and he was talking about
been going to the dark side of the moon first, yeah.
They reckon China's gone to the dark side to the moon first. That's what they want to go to the dark side of the moon, because apparently you can launch rockets like 5 times as fast into space. You can reach things faster because the gravity pull on that side or something like that. But also why they want to go to the moon, because the minerals and that they might be able to, because now they can 3D print rockets.
Yeah, you told me about that.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
So that all they have to do now is get these 3D printers, and they literally print rockets. It's like
no, you told us about that.
Yeah,
me and Liam.
Yeah,
I have heard.
I watched this. Yeah, the first time. I didn't take in how much he was saying, but he's basically saying now, like, if we have minerals on the moon that we can use, because we don't know what minerals and that are up there, because we haven't been there since. And he said, I think in the next 2 years they're sending people back to space, but this time it'd be for exploration and actually working. So it'd be
like living there. Yeah,
they'd be the first team that. Have you ever watched the Elon Musk?
Why do we not send people to the moon still?
We haven't yet. No,
we haven't. What, since that day?
Since that day.
That day.
What, like the Neil Armstrong and that?
Yeah.
What? Not no one else is. I'm pretty sure they have.
Are you 100% sure about that?
No,
yeah. We sent
fact check.
We sent people to space.
Yeah, but not to the moon.
To the moon.
Does that not sound books to you or what?
What, that it wasn't true?
No, that no one's been to the moon since then. That just doesn't seem realistic to me.
We'll save that for a day of conspiracy.
Yeah, we'll save that for the Halloween episode. Halloween's not a big thing, is it?
Not over here.
Like in America, it's like a massive thing.
Yeah, because how it basically used to work, like you see with NASA and that, when they first started, it was more political. It was the race to the moon. It was like China versus Russia, Russia versus USA. It was all political. And then it got into corporations, and now it's got into billionaires, millionaires. Now it's little companies can get involved because they said it's so cheap now to go to space because the resources, everyone's made it cheaper. This is what happens when you let the free market
play out.
Yeah, play out. You let competition roll. But what else has he got? Basically what they're saying is they've already got certain companies that go to space and they create basically what this guy is saying is he's saying pharmaceutical companies and semiconductor companies are already in space now building drugs and that. So basically they've got little space stations where they create like drugs and semiconductors. Apparently the altitude and the gravity pull, you can make better pharmaceutical drugs or something like this, he's saying.
You and Alex Jones need to get together.
Could be built better, yeah.
And this is for the race to the dark side of the moon.
No, it's not a rate. There is a rate. They rate. He didn't get too much into it. He goes to go into it and then he stops.
But might be getting them men in black knocking on his door.
Yeah. He's like, they all stop. He was like, I ain't going to talk too much about China. And then he just stops. But he reckons what's going to happen is the moon's going to come an international space station like the Antarctica. See how Antarctica is? It's not just one country. It's everyone goes there and works together. And that's how he feels like the moon's going to come. And like you've already got companies building it's not like Starlinks. They're going to be like petrol stations, like BP and that.
And they go there, fuel up.
Yeah, so basically what they're going to do is start getting
stay
rockets
out there longer.
Where they just fuel up. 'Cause he's like, why are you going to carry loads of fuel and fuel?
And who's got to the dark side of the moon?
Apparently, what I've read on little things is apparently like China have been working towards getting there. I don't know if they are there or they're not there.
Did you say they can shoot off like into space and that? Like
they can apparently shoot you because the gravity pulls like you can shoot off into space like up to 5 times as quick.
But how are you getting back?
Further.
How are you getting back?
What do you mean?
Like if you shoot off into space 5 times as quick because of the moon, because of the gravitational pull, when you want to come back, how are you getting back that quick?
You're asking the wrong man, bro.
Yeah, that's mad. We need someone. We need someone to do like a
wait, there's a scientist out there.
I have not got that answer for you.
We need a scientist. A scientist on it. I need Brian Cox on it. I need someone who's got the answers. Do you know what I mean? Because that'd be a mad
Brian
episode.
Cox, come on, we'd be mind blown.
Yeah,
we wouldn't even know what he's talking about.
It would scare us. But
that's why.
How good will it be?
His theory. That's like for him. His theory is like going to the moon makes the most sense. He's like, if we can go to the moon and have a habitat. What's it?
Habitat.
Yeah, habitation.
Yeah, habitation.
Yeah, he's like
habilitation.
It sounds wrong, doesn't it? If we can build a habitat there. And he's like, that's what makes most sense. He's like, we live closer to there. And then he's like going from there, then to Mars. He's like, obviously that just makes
Why do we want to go to Mars so much? Because apparently there was water on Mars. So we've probably destroyed Mars and gone to Earth. So why do we want to go back to Mars? Because we're destroying Earth.
Because he's like, we still don't know what we got on the moon. And he still is like, we don't know what resources we got on the moon. Because if we got good resources that we could build on the moon.
How
or we
big
could
is
build
the moon in comparison to the Earth? Though? Not everyone would be able to move there.
But you look at Earth. Someone was explaining this.
Well, they actually said we could fit the whole population just in Texas.
Yeah, where was we? Was we watching this together? No,
I was at work and I don't know who I was watching. Was it not Eddie Bravo?
Joe Rogan, Eddie Bravo. Yeah, it was.
But there would be crammed shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder. You
and that's just only in Texas. Only in Texas. So that weren't even the whole of America.
Yeah. Because think about how much empty land's out there everywhere. All you see is empty land, sea, empty land, sea.
True, yeah.
But basically, he's saying as well, like entrepreneurs will fast track this because there's incentive, and I think Iran already made that incentive where their government like are trying to say to people like, yeah, like this is
they're trying to get investments.
Yeah, they get investments because this is what happens. Like, you're already seeing it. Like it's already fell down with Elon Musk. Now you got little companies lower than SpaceX and that doing it because apparently it's never been so cheap to go to space. Because obviously, if you remember back in the day, it was more political and government.
There's just been more research.
Yeah, now there's billionaires, millionaires. Now it's just it's starting to get that.
People have gone, tried and tested now. So,
but also another good thing from the dark side of the moon is they can do more research because it's not as the noise pollution and the light pollution is not there
from
Earth. So it's just clear darkness. There's nothing. So they can see more clearly. They can hear more clearly. Bro, it's freaky, man.
Definitely some creatures on the moon that don't like.
Yeah, bro, it just reminds me of Star Wars. And listen to this: there's already construction companies that they're gonna start building hotels in space. It's already happening. They're building hotels and commercial units in space. Deep it. So when people go out there,
would you go if you knew you could get back safe?
I'd go anyway.
What even if there was a risk, like say if it was like
and I couldn't come back?
Yeah, like 40% risk you couldn't come back.
Fuck it, man. Fuck it. I've got to do it. You go to the.
That would give you some crazy peace of mind, though, innit? Like just going up there and knowing what people are saying is actually real.
Imagine taking mushrooms up there, aside, man.
What, in space?
Fucking crazy, bro. You'll be like, this ain't fucking real. He was saying as well, like, building economy in the space data centers, so they've got to build like bandwidth so what can reach the moon
so
all the way down. Yeah, so yeah, they got to try and figure out a way they can do it. But like I said, they're already manufacturing drugs and that in space mining. But his main thing was, they're really gonna look to build infrastructure on space. That's his main objective. And now what he does, he's got like an infrastructure where companies can just build on top of his company or something like that.
Yeah.
And he can send them like to space and shit like that.
That's mad.
Rain's gonna be packing up his tools and painting up some hotels.
Painting up some fucking metal
But that's
rods.
how deep it. Like they've got hotels built in space. Like they're building it now. Hotels, commercial units and shit like that.
There's that many people in space. Then
did you see what they said? Like if you jizz, if you had a wank and you jizz, the particles could get women pregnant. Did anyone else see this?
No.
This thing, I must have seen it on someone's Instagram.
Yeah, but it's not going to just seep in your pump.
Well, it might.
Yeah, but what? It just like start opening out. It'll be like, what's this?
No. But apparently the particles could. That's what I seen a thing that said that. I don't know. I might have to get it up and fact check myself. But I swear I see someone post it.
Mad.
Yeah, I think what's crazy is like, for me, it's the 3D print. Like I said this before, because this is when I first watched it. The 3D printing of the rockets. Like when you watch it, 3D printing's mad. Like they've just got printers. We can 3D print shit.
Anything they can 3D print anything.
What? And then you can just use that to drive up to space.
Drive up.
Rocket up to space.
Yeah, well they print it out, and then obviously they might have to add like little add-on bits.
But it's done from a printer.
It's done. It's done from.
What? I need to watch this printer. I need to see a 3D printer because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Man.
I don't understand.
Have you not seen it? It looks like a laser thing. Doesn't it goes around.
And it just
builds
it up.
Plastic.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Is it plastic it builds, or is it any
metal?
Material?
Yeah, the lot. Bro, we live in crazy.
Why couldn't they 3D?
Because people are starting.
They can.
They can. They've been doing that. Yeah.
You can live in them.
Yeah.
What kind of where are we?
That's why we get flat pack houses like in Japan.
Where are we?
Criminals have been like, if you take a photo, if you've got a photo of your key, like just flat, people like criminals have been 3D printing your key.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But that's like, you know, when people get their cars cleaned and that. Oh, we got suspended. The IMF. What did you get suspended off? Who's blocking us?
Your live access was suspended for violating our adult nudity.
What did we talk about? The sperm and...
Oh, yeah.
We didn't even say nothing that
No,
bad.
we just said that apparently the sperm in space can get people pregnant. How are you getting pulled off live for that?
That is...
We had a live going on while we were filming as well on TikTok.
I don't give a... See, this is what I mean. I was going to talk to you about it as well. Do you not think we should look at going on... What's it called? Variable.
This is that...
The other app. Because it's a new app.
The one Joe Rogan had the owner on the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, because Patrick Davies saying he's a good guy.
Yeah.
You get in early on it.
It's literally like a YouTube app sort of thing, isn't it? That just not regulated at all.
Well, it's not, you're not censored.
Censored, yeah.
It's weird. But yeah, that's mad. That's real mad.
You don't think about that app, the other app.
Oh, Rumble,
because obviously it's a new platform, and that's like I said, we're coming out of this centralized. We can build
a platform on Rumble as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And just upload it to both.
Yeah, I feel like we should upload it to both.
What, and go Rumble too?
I feel like we should go Rumble too.
People, do you want us to go Rumble and
I feel like
fucking ham?
I feel like that.
I will go fucking ham on Rumble.
Rumble, the first episode, Halloween
No, but
special.
it's not that. It's just.
I can't even talk about.
I'm not.
Someone busting nuts in space and getting women pregnant, and that's something I've seen. That is a thing. I've seen it. Search this shit up.
Yeah, but no, it's not that. It's like you're capped on here, isn't it? Like, I'm not. Some of the things I'm not showing you my whole personality because I don't think.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even like. I'm showing like 90% of my personality, but
am I?
You would lose loads of people if you just went wild. That's
Me?
The shit you say. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
You'd be cancelled quicker than Andrew Tate.
I'm a real guy. I would lose people.
You and Andrew Tate would be off. You'd be banished.
No, I'm not
joking. Nah. But yeah, you can't. It's scaremongering.
But that's why Andrew Tate. He actually hit me hard the other day when he said, "You get viewers."
This is like the post show.
What did he say? You get viewers and you get fans. Is it something like that?
I don't know.
Viewers are there just for your funny shit, like he was cussing Logan Paul, and
it's not true.
No, I can't find anything.
Fans come with you wherever.
I think I might have seen it on Joe Rogan.
I'm just seeing loads of people saying how it can going into space might damage women's fertility.
Yeah. Maybe I'll see that. No, Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we don't really know. That's what the problem. We don't know nothing yet.
Or we just start fixing that. That was one thing that I was going to bring up. Actually, you see that billionaire who had a company, is it Pacona, the clothing company? He's given £3 billion to fly it off.
Here it is. Astronauts should not masturbate in zero gravity. NASA. Scientists say.
Masturbate. I can't believe all that shit though, because I don't know. I've got to be there to do it.
Well, Joe Rogan put it up. Astronauts have been warned against masturbating in space over fears female astronauts could get impregnated by the stray fluids.
So what? It just seeps in us.
That sounds some like Daily Mirror stuff.
Yeah, sounds a little bit.
Joe
weird.
Rogan's come out with them false sources.
Sounds like I need to go there and try it.
What are we? Should we wrap this up on that? Oh, moment of the week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do them quick.
Moment of the week.
Moment of the week. You got one?
Well, everyone's got a moment of the week. You know what I mean? Good or bad.
Good.
My moment of the week. It's finally doing that podcast today, because I'm not gonna lie, I felt uncomfortable. And for people that ain't done podcasts, it's all right doing it like this because you're with a couple people. You can ease it. The time goes, it flows. Like when I'm 1-to-1, there's so much like
you basically just done like a vlog.
A vlog. And like I said, I'm still getting that imposter syndrome where I feel like, who am I to be telling you or like showing you? Like it's out there for you to go look. But obviously, some people are
need
a little
guidance
bit handicapped as well.
To look. Like they don't know what they're looking for.
I'm like your old man. So. Hold your hand. But yeah, overcoming that fear. Because it was a fear. You know what I mean? I sat there good 5-10 times like, fuck this, I ain't doing it. I ain't fucking doing it. If you would have watched some of the videos, that was like, I had to just stop.
Funny. There was 3 hours worth, like he was accidentally recording on the camera.
Well, I wanted it perfect, computer. And then when I actually started videoing the first one, I was like, I'll get halfway through it and I'll be like, oh, right, did I even say that yet? And then I'm repeating myself, and that's when I started to realise I need to tick.
I don't know who said it. There's a good quote, but it was like
I should have planned better. Simple.
Something about perfection, like nothing will be perfect. You just need to start.
Yeah.
Just do, and then you'll start finding perfection as you go along. Like the podcast. The podcast was like at the start there was loads of stuff wrong with it. You just keep finding bits.
But this is what I mean about the long-term mindset, and it's consistency. It's always hammering it at home. And that's why I'm such a big believer in hard work and the long-term mindset, because everything I've done that's benefited me has been long-term. I don't know where we get this short-term memory from, like, oh yeah, you can just learn that like that, and you can just do it like that. No, you can't. No, you can't.
No, 100%. MJ Skrilla.
No, mine's that. I think I just mentioned it earlier. I was going to say Chris Kamara, but I'm not going to bring him. That Patagonia clothing brand, he's give away his company for free. It's worth like £3 billion to fight off like global warming and shit.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
£3 billion.
He just give it away?
Yeah, he's giving it away, yeah.
To fight off global warming? Fuck me, man. Fair play to him.
Patagonia?
Yeah,
I've never heard of it before.
No,
But
neither. What just happened? Oh, listen. Listen, what just happened? I'm glad that's on camera. May the power of Christ compel you. May the power of Christ compel. Man just had a fucking... I don't know what happened.
I was meant to sneeze.
Yeah, but who makes that noise?
that was weird.
Who does that,
That's
bro?
what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, you weren't saying that. You just fucking had a mini fucking stroke.
Bro,
next
it's been
to
a
me.
long day, man. I've done too much.
Yeah, so we'll get onto global warming on the Halloween special because there's some.
I don't know.
I've been seeing some bits.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, did we not get? We said in the Halloween special.
I don't
we don't need
believe
to.
it.
Anyway, moment of the week. What was mine? I don't. Did I tell anyone? Fuck. That was it. The NFL season being back to them big Sundays. You play football in the morning. You catch the 2 o'clock kickoff, 4:30 kickoff.
I do like it.
And then it's to the NFL. Because you got the earlier games. You got the 6 o'clock kickoffs. That's taking you up to 9 o'clock. You can start the 9 o'clock kickoffs. It's just a full day of sports. Sundays are back with sports.
You know what the goal is for me?
I love it.
The goal is to go to America, watch an NBA game, watch a baseball game, watch a hockey game, watch an NFL game. Fuck the soccer, because you can't play soccer last.
Yeah,
Soccer, man.
it's dead. Yeah, I won't go watch.
You even
football
call
over
it
there.
soccer's dead.
Yeah, NFL serious, man. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it.
All
You don't
of it,
like
man.
it?
The only American sport I like is the NBA.
You won't watch none of them though. Go for the experience.
I watch NBA.
Hockey,
I'd go for the
this,
experience. Don't get
that.
me wrong. I think it would maybe draw me in a little bit more if I was there, but it's too long, man.
I do like NBA.
NBA's too long though.
How's the NBA?
Yeah,
Bro,
it is
NBA
long.
drags on, bro, as well,
What do
because
you
they're
mean?
doing
They
mad
play-
shit with the
play-
crowd.
They're playing
Fair
40
Innit?
minutes.
They do
I'd,
mad shit
I'd
with the
love
crowd.
to be. That's why I'd love to go to NBA, just to be in a crowd.
It's literally you get in at least like 10 minutes of up and down
Action.
the court,
Yeah.
whereas like
But you get bare fouls.
It-
But still, but they've got
how
5
many-
timeouts, bro, per quarter. The NFL's only got 3 timeouts per quarter.
yeah, but then how long does an
All their
NFL
games
game
are
last?
pretty long, isn't they?
All American sports are long because they want it to be a big, massive show, didn't they?
It is.
Yeah, but
How long does a typical NBA game last then?
like what from start,
From start to finish?
like about an hour.
No, shut up! You telling me
Hour and a half,
the Lakers
maybe?
play the Golden State Warriors? It's just an hour and a half game. That's cap. It's 2 to 3 hours minimum. It's
No,
got to be.
it's not.
Oh, that is
it's
bullshit.
Wait, let's have a let's.
Have a look. How long does a typical?
How long
game
is
last?
the average?
Yeah.
Just gonna say 40 minutes.
No. Yeah, it might be 40 minutes in quarters, but it don't last 40 minutes. It's got to
No,
be
it's
like,
it's like
2
an
hours.
hour and a half max.
2 hours.
The average length of a 9-inner. What's MLB?
That's
National League Baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is it saying no? That's 3 hours.
NBA, National Basketball Association goal.
I do like fucking.
That's 3 hours.
Yeah, that is their home game.
Yeah,
though,
but I
isn't
thought that was longer than 3 hours. I thought it was like 6 hours. For
it? 2 hours and a half.
2.5 hours.
2 hours to 2.5 hours.
It is. How is he still saying
So
no?
what,
He's still
Jim? It's
saying
not-
no.
unless
bro.
it goes
It's
really
because you're
far. What?
consumed in it.
Are are we talking about like the pre-games and all the shows?
No,
they do
just
before
from
that?
the start of the game
Nah.
to the end of the game. But with the halftime counts as the game and all the stoppages and that counts.
Still not 2 hours.
National Basketball Association games consist of 4 12-minute quarters.
5
for a total
timeouts.
game length of 48 minutes. However, the game clock stops throughout the 48-minute period for various reasons, including fouls, half times, and timeouts. So it just depends, man.
And there's a foul for everything in the end. I do that to him, it's a foul. So do you know what they do? We were watching a game, and we were in the last quarter, and it took about 14 minutes.
The last quarter's long, and
it took about 40 minutes. And what they were doing, they were fouling him.
And they were getting a free throw.
Yeah, and then they were going to the crowd, and they were all jumping up and down. There's bare fatties.
I hate American fans, by the way.
Oh, yeah. American people's a bit weird, isn't they?
Let's go Warriors.
Yeah, they got the deadest chance, man. Deadest chance.
But what do you think you could have improved on this week? Because it's all well and good having a moment, but what could you have improved on?
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
What could you have improved on this week? I really do need to get back into reading. I really do need to start reading again. But if I'm saying one thing I could have improved on, maybe spending a little less time scrolling. I haven't been mad with it this week, but I think a little less time scrolling and doing more productive things with the time. Maybe doing a bit more of that course, or making a few more TikToks, or learning a bit more Spanish. Just something a bit more productive than scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah, mine's definitely my work ethic at work this week. It's just not there.
Trying to think of mine, man.
I spent time watching a TV show for ages.
Yeah.
It's hard to critique yourself, isn't it? I feel like mine's probably, I could have done more. But then
more of what, bro? He's just picked the easiest thing.
You done a 7-mile run and then come and played
football and nearly. What you could do, I think one thing you could have improved on.
Some football.
One thing you could improve on.
I didn't go football.
No, that's not a thing, bro.
No, but I wish, because that time that I went to football.
So you can critique yourself on that. No, so you wish you didn't overdo it.
Yeah.
Say that. Don't say like, I wish I'd just say.
I should have prioritized.
Prioritized, yeah.
Because obviously my running was more priority than playing football.
Yeah.
And I just got fucked up from football.
His ankle. Oh, I wish we had it on video.
You know why?
Ankle nearly broke.
You know why my ankle got saved? Because them trainers, therefore running up mountains and that.
Are they?
Yeah, that's why my fucking ankle.
Because that ankle was like.
It would be good to get someone to video a game one time. You know, like
they do
the
funniest shit happens,
just like
man. The funniest shit.
When I got bodied,
but that's
I bodied him and it was fucking hilarious.
I was
that's what I was
lying. He's like to Phil Jones.
Nah, that's
you know
what I was saying is like when we next go to a festival, like you should wear a GoPro.
Just video.
Just video your whole day.
Do you know what else I think we definitely
long footage, man.
Definitely
going
think
through
we
that
should.
and editing it would be.
I think you should do more like
but I think you
interview
do it at
style
night.
stuff at a
Interview
festival.
style
You know, like how we were talking about. We should have actually done that when we went to Jack Whitworth's thing. Like I filmed you.
We'll do it.
And you go around to people in the crowd,
asking
like
questions and that.
even if it's like awkward questions or something like that.
And
It'd
you
be
ask
jokes.
them mad
like, people were fucked, and
or get heated discussions with girls and boys.
What do you think about your type? Nah, we'll do shit like that. That's a good episode.
He's got that Oktoberfest as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
The old dog.
I think he's coming on next week.
Big old sausage.
I said this last week, but I'm sure I think he's coming on next week.
I thought he's coming on this week.
Yeah.
Good.
Next week, I think he's coming on, but it's been a good pod. When things are more structured with the current events, they go better.
You know what? I've just
it was longer than expected though.
Yeah, same. But I feel like it was longer, but it was juicy. It was action packed throughout the whole.
We didn't spend too much time.
But this is what I'm saying to you. How we used to do it. Like, I just learnt recently from doing that 7-day thing. Like, you actually need structure, or just
Monday
have
to Friday.
Yeah.
7 days. Monday to Friday. So Monday to Friday. I know what you meant though. You meant structure out Monday to Friday because of work, and for the rest you can chuck things.
You can
in.
chuck, but obviously I probably should have been more dialed in for the handicap. Sorry.
No, not the handicap. You did say the 7-day plan, Monday to Friday. Like you can't say it all in one go.
Maybe I'm the handicap.
Yeah, maybe you could have improved on that.
But that's been a real game changer. I feel like everything you do needs to be planned. Even when I started doing that pod upstairs, I thought I was planned. I was not planned. I should have been more dialed in. I should have respected it more. That's
Yeah, we'll end it on that. Before you go. The man don't want to leave.
I'm not one of them blades.
Yeah, man. But people, please like, subscribe. Keep subscribing to the pod. Follow the TikTok. I forgot to put the TikTok link in.
Comente. Comolote. How do you spell it in Spanish?
Comente.
Comenti.
No, I don't know. I haven't got to comment yet. I don't even, mate, do you know what it is with the Spanish? Yeah, it's like, it's going in, but it's not staying in. It's weird. If I go on there now and it tells me something, I'll be able to read the sentence, but it's staying in now.
Lewis Howell said it though, man. He's like how he actually excelled learning his Spanish was because his wife's Spanish. He was like, it's actually going there.
Yeah, and speaking to people, having the confidence to say it.
Having the conversation and shit. And like I said, but we won't go down that.
But yeah,
wrap it.
But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to the pod.
It's what I kept doing
earlier. Yeah. Subscriptions mean the world, man. We were saying 500. We're still aiming for 500 before the end of the year. Keep chipping away at it. We'll keep bringing you the content. I need to release the fucking Liam George thing, man.
What Liam George?
I've still got it there. It's ready. I just haven't released it.
What Liam George?
Oh, the doc. Not the doc. The little
behind
vlog
the scenes,
we done. Yeah.
What behind the scenes?
When we went over there.
What, in the ice bar? Yeah, you should release it.
Yeah, I need to release it. Maybe it'll be out. It's out. Go watch it. I'll link it here.
Pressure on.
It's out. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, people. Comment down below your moments of the week or something you could have improved on. We love.
I feel like the improvement is the better one.
I feel like that's a good thing to add.
Do you reckon?
Like people could do both.
Yeah, both. Because like, because you have one.
Should we do just the improved?
Right.
We'll do both.
I think the moment of the week's good because you can express because it doesn't have to be a person. It can be something that happened, but the improvement can be something.
Yeah,
and you're putting it out there. What you could have improved on. You know what I mean? 100%. You're being straight.
And then
with
what
yourself.
we can do is in I don't know, maybe not a week, but in 2-3 weeks, ask, have you improved on what you said the last few weeks?
Yeah.
No lacking, man.
Yeah, no, Mikey's on it. Write that down, though. Make sure you write that down and keep that in there. Right, people, peace.
Peace.
You know what it is? I might just make it 10.
What are you doing? It's a holy grail. You hold it.